everyone, I am Mike of Mike and Test Play, and welcome back to the Pokemon Yellow Immortal Pikachu Nuzlocke. Last time bad things happened. Last time we beat Erica, but at the price of 2 team members, Yoink the Gloom, who really could have evolved, and Sniffly the Hypno, who was our only shot at the end. So meet Stu! I mean, we met Stu last time. Stu was, added to the team last time, but he trained up. He's level 30 now. I have not given him any new moves yet. Thrash he learned while grinding. Again, grinded on basically just safe things the entire time. And Stu will be making one moveset change because we're heading into Pokemon Tower, and that is he's learning Bubble Beam. Because we've reached the point where there's not going to be a water type before we get Surf, and Stu needs something that can hit Ghastlies. So, okay, I'm going to get rid of Poison Sting, specifically because he's never going to use it. And we need some sort of option against the ghosts in the tower. Here we go! All right, we're heading to beat Pokemon Tower this time. Now, we've still skipped all trainers. He only battled wild Pokemon. No trainers were fought in the grinding. And he did fight a lot of Abras towards the end, because Abras build up special stats. So, he's got some special powers going a little bit, which is nice. And yeah, I'm not giving him like Rock Slide yet because, okay, look, Rock Slide, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt so far are like the best moves. We don't really want to use them before, say, the Elite Four, in case people die. So that's pretty much it. And even with Bubble Beam, you're not doing a ton of damage to the Ghastlies. Okay, that's fine. Here's the trouble. Ghastly have, well, great special stats. And that means that hitting them with not special moves gonna be a little bit tricky. So, yeah. Or wait, no, hitting them with special moves is gonna be tricky because they've got great special. And special is both attack and... Stu, come on, man. Like, oh no. No. I didn't do the math there. Hold on. How much did you take from confusion damage? Okay, well, you're confused no more and hit it with Bubble Beam. So Stu almost dies in his first battle as a part of the team. And you can now see why he won't be doing much in the tower. He's just needed that for emergencies. Shorts, however, is like immune to most of what the Ghastlies can do. Yeah, I'm just gonna immediately go and heal because, oh, well, never mind, hold on, we're catching a team member. Well, not a team member. No, we're catching a Pokemon. Because Ghastly is my replacement Alakazam. And this will do very little damage, and that's a high-level Ghastly, I like that. Yeah. Shorts is basically immune to what Ghastlies can do, but it can also do like 4 damage to them because he's not immune to Nightshade. Interesting. Gen 1 mechanic there. So good to know. So this tower is now becoming more and more just the, okay, Fluffums is going to have to dig through the whole thing. I think a Pokeball will do. I think we can do this. Because between episodes, while I was grinding and furious at myself, because it was 100% my fault. I did not look at what Erica had. I thought, oh, I know exactly what Erica has, and that caused a just cascade of nightmares for me. Oh, Ghastly, you are going to be a Gen 1 tradition. Because let's be honest with ourselves, we were all here. Ghastly is going to be farts. I don't care that it is wildly immature. It is an homage to being wildly immature when first playing these games. And, Ghastly is made out of gas, farts. Oh yeah, no, we got way more gross with it because there wasn't censoring back in Gen 1. The games couldn't do that. So, we got gross with it. But anyway, farts here is only going to be used if things have gone badly and we need backup for basically the Elite Four. I've been saying for many episodes now that there are 4 Pokemon who are the backups, and Gengar is like, he's not as good as Alakazam, but he's close. Still outrageous special stat, and very few weaknesses. And so Farts the Ghastly will actually be appearing to help out with something. I don't know, maybe next episode, depending on how quickly I get through the tower. Knowing that Nightshade actually works on normal types is actually huge for that. But he will not be actually joining the team proper until, I mean, hopefully never. The hope is that none of them have to be utilized. Because I've also made plans. It's weird because I'm still going to be adding random team members. There's not going to be like any, I should probably spray or repel because I do not want to deal with all these Ghastly. There's not going to be really manipulating towards anything good, but there is going to be manipulating very specifically to catch a specific Pokemon. And you'll find out about that in like, I don't know, next episode probably not, but like 2 episodes from now is when I'll start aiming for that. I've got some plans, because, you know, I had time while grinding a Pokemon up 13 levels to catch up with the team because 2 team members died. I came up with plans on who's gonna fill those shoes, and there's some good plans. And yeah, no, I've decided Fluffums could use the special defense boost from fighting off the Ghastlies, and he can just one-shot them. And our level cap is now 50. Literally 50. Now, I'm going to say this because, it's been, RPG Gamer, I think is the handle, has been telling me all about this level cap, and yes, I am fully aware of it, and shout out to you, by the way, who kept saying how much you wanted Yoink and Sniffly to live, and like how much you were enjoying them, and some of those comments came after I recorded the episode where they died, and I was just like, tears. Like, oh no, they were fan favorites too. What have I done? Are there items down here? No. So yes, hurt my soul to be like, oh yeah, I love them too. I'll try to make them not die, and they were already dead. Their graves are in this tower somewhere. What was I saying? I don't remember what I was talking about before I got into that, but right, so I had time to like come up with plans and like really scout ahead. Like I had an idea, sort of. I was like, all right, I know how to sort of guarantee myself. I know what I wanted to do with Gyarados, but I thought there were more options than there are, so I'm kind of like bummed about that. But you'll see about that. And then Starmie is the other one, because Gen 1 Starmie is bonkers crazy. So I'm like, all right, how do I do this? How do I make sure that I get things that I need without totally just, you know, like cheating, basically? And I figured it all out. And I'm going to be manipulating my way in like 2 episodes, I think, towards a Pokemon who I'm fairly certain no one has ever manipulated their way towards guaranteeing a catch for before. And I am very excited about that, because it is so me to do that. And that's what people are here for, right? Because I'm nuts. I mean, kind of. You know, that's kind of fits. And yeah, so the team right now is very much incomplete, and you know, we have 4 team members. 2 are weak to ground. You know, we've got like 2 weak to, oh wait, no, only 1 weak to psychic, I guess. 2 weak to water, 2 weak to ice. We've got some holes. We've got some real flaws. But, you know, we're gonna aim to kind of fill those holes a little bit. Not the psychic weakness, because psychic is just a problem now. Without a Hypno, and without an Alakazam, and without a realistic shot at a Slowbro, who would be the next one up. And since we're not using Snorlax until, you know, if needed for the Elite Four. we're in trouble when it comes to psychic types. So it's going to be a struggle, and I'm going to have to be real good. Because yeah, the other thing is that I made the mistake that got 2 team members killed. It wasn't, I mean, there was a little bit of bad luck. The second one was bad luck. But otherwise, it was just, I messed up. I didn't look. By the time Immortal P went in but the Canstangle, I knew I was down at least 1 Pokemon. I didn't want to be down 2 because Immortal P would have still had to try. So that's why I didn't like switch him out, because a switch out would have just guaranteed that he would die later. And I just wanted to kind of take control of the battle instead. So I was doomed from the start. But then Yoink I just kept in when, okay, it needs a high roll crit. And it got a high roll crit, because of course it did. So, I'm kind of like, all right, that one was my bad, the whole thing. So now I am just doubling down. Like, it's not like I wasn't trying before, I was. But my focus primarily was on, like, keeping it entertaining, and it still is. I'm still going to be, I'm duping my way to a Pokemon who's not going to be all that strong. But, like, now I'm going to be planning a little bit more than I have been. So, this is... gloves are off. I've lost 5 Pokemon in this Nuzlocke, which doesn't seem like all that much, but I pride myself on most of the Nuzlockes that I've done, which admittedly they're off camera, so I don't really have a lot of proof of these, but most Nuzlocks that I've done have been very low numbers gone. I try to find my way towards not having my team members die. And I play very precautiously most of the time. So, I've had several runs with no deaths. I've had many with 1 or 2. The first one I ever did end up with 6, but 3 of them were in the Elite 4/champion, so I only had 3 going in there. And I'm very impressed with Fluffum's outspeeding the Haunter. I didn't honestly think he would. Also, I completely skipped that I hit a healing spot, which is, like, so great. Why is that healing spot in Pokemon Tower this is Gen 1. This is the first games in the series. It's just you step on this and you instantly heal. I don't think it's ever been done since, where you just, like, there's a lot of you gotta sleep on beds, and that's more thematically appropriate, so I get it. But, like, I don't think there's ever been another, just step here and your team members are completely fully healed. Why? The technology is available because it's been available since the 1990s. Yeah, you still have 7 days, that's fine. But, like, why? I just don't get it. Because it's so good. It's, like, so useful. But whatever. Well, all good. It's just always kind of been in my craw. Because, like, why not? And wow, we are just ripping through this. Making the decision that we're just gonna take advantage of our strengths. Fluffums can rip through the Ghastlies because look, he has Dig. Hits on their physical side, where physical defense Ghastly line is very weak. And, Dig is also super effective because no Levitate in Gen 1. I could be struggling through this with trying to have Immortal P Thunderbolt them, or try to have, Shorts has Water Gun, Stu has Bubble Beam. We've got answers, but it's easier to just have Fluffums crush them. And Special Stat is just helpful for everyone. There's... Actually, for this team, every stat is helpful for everyone. Everyone's got at least 1 physical move, and, Special Stat is also Special Defense, so it's always good. I don't mind that, that Fluffums here is getting all the good points that could be going to... I specifically trained Stu against as many Abras as I could, once he hit a high enough level and could actually outspeed them, because he did one-hit them with every turn. Abra also has terrible physical defense. One Horn Attack did it. Oh yeah, and they're all possessed, but we all know what's going on. We all know the story here. They're all possessed. There's ghosts running rampant, and we have the Sylph Scope, so we can see the ghosts now. In fact, you can battle the Channelers without the Sylph Scope. First time I ever played Blue version. As we go back into story time, yep, I went through the whole tower, not knowing that you needed the Sylph Scope for the end, and beat all of the Channelers with my outrageously overpowered Blastoise. And, yeah. It went well. And, okay, so now that is the last Chandler down. You know what, Shorts? I think you're my best shot at beating the Marowak. The Marowak scares me because 2 team members weak to ground. Also, I love that rare candy is an unavoidable item. It's like one of very few items ever that's been impossible to not get. Because you have to get it to proceed. But yeah, I went through the whole tower without the Silph Scope. So I was like running into ghosts and having to run away from those ghosts. Doesn't Marowak look great in this game, by the way? Just as a quick aside, like, that is a cool looking sprite. And yeah, that Bone Club is why I didn't send in my ground weak. That's not good. Fluffums, you've been my answer this entire tower. Let's get through this, hopefully. Leer failed, that's good. Slash, even though Dig is still technically stronger, but it feels nice to use something that isn't just Dig. And it proceeded to not attack again for the rest of the fight. Okay, well, that's fine. I don't mind that at all. And Fluffums hits 33. Alright, excellent. Excellent. But, oh yeah, right. What I was saying much earlier, level cap is now 50, and we will not be fighting Koga at 50. Sabrina, yes, we will be doing the grinding, we will make the effort, we will get as close to 50 as I can get while making sure I don't go over. But Koga, not so much. Koga's gonna... You know what? I'm not going to use Shorts in this battle. But Koga, we'll see what level we are at. We're gonna do Silph Co first. But we'll see. And we've got us a major battle, which is why Immortal P is in the lead, because he needs a duel. And Grandpa here wanted to complain, so we're setting him straight. Surrender yourself invisible or prepare to fight. Bring it, Team Rocket, because you're an important battle. You qualify. Rocket wants to fight, sends out their Meowth, which is Immortal P's duel for this round. So I didn't have to switch out of set mode. And then, you know, Immortal P's taking on Meowth, just like he'll be taking on Giovanni's, just gonna body set because it's faster, just like he'll be taking on Giovanni's Persian. It's just an easy win for him. And now we've got an evolved Arbok. Yep. Stu, alright, it's time for some redemption. Let's do this. I don't know why I said redemption. It just worked. I'm gonna try Bubble Beam, see how much this does. Stu, despite being an Nidoking who has like the best moveset, doesn't have the best moveset yet. So, you know, but he is a poison ground type, so Glare is about the best the Arbok can do. Oh, well, there's Bite. That crit, okay. But yeah, the Weezing who's up next also won't have a great move against Stu here. So we're just gonna stay in and try to Bubble Beam it and see how it goes. And if it goes poorly, then we have Fluffums. I've always loved Bubble Beam. I'm not a fan of the sound effect that play. Yeah, 5 damage. I'm not a fan of the sound effect or like the flashing for Gen 1, but I've just always loved Bubble Beam. It's one of my favorite moves just because I just love the way it looks and the fact that it's like, I'm gonna hit you with really strong bubbles. It hits me in a fun way. And there goes Team Rocket for the second to last time. Yeah. Looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again! Got a reaction there? Oh, that's right. He's scared because it's the tower. I didn't mean to hit it again. It's okay, buddy. We're fine. Didn't remember that you could run into Pokemon up here. But it's all good. Wow, that is a high-level Ghastly. That's actually useful. Like, I mean, the one we got, Farts is fine. But hey, we found Mr. Fuji! And wow, I was thinking like Pokemon Tower might be 2 episodes. We are just at the end of the 1. And we're good. But yeah. That's Pokemon Tower. That was easy. And All right. Now we've got a couple small things to do here. So, first things first, is our team healed? I never know. Okay, no. That was like the action of the episode. We got through Pokemon Town. I was not expecting that, honestly. And we have the Poke Flute, which is the first key item, I think, like, besides the bike, that we're going to be keeping in our inventory. Oh, wait, no, we can't use it in battle. Oh, then we'll be using it twice and then getting rid of it. Inventory space! But we are now done with the Sylph Scope. I do not need the box, thank you very much. We're now done with the Sylph Scope. Never need it again. You can fight other Pokemon without it. So getting rid of that, and we're gonna sell the rest of these because actually no, you know what? I'll keep the Awakening. And I will store the Elixir. The Elixir is helpful for the Elite Four because that I can use outside of battle. I'll keep the Awakening, but I'm going to sell these three because accuracy is only in battle. I'm not using vitamins, and nuggets are meant to be sold. So that's convenient. And yeah, so I'll just sell those, and then we're kind of like good. I mean, we've got a plan. There are plans in place. As I will sell, not the Awakening, I just said that. The HP up. The Nugget. Now I have over 100,000 Poké Dollars. Woo. And the X accuracy. Okay, cool. So, we have sold the items, which is good. We have defeated Pokemon Tower, obtained the Poke Flute, and next time we're going to use it. Because next time we're heading down this route and starting the Gauntlet. See you guys then.
Pikachu!